It's all good.
OGs in every set, stationing every from the Congress to the Jets. Now you know we came through up. Blue flames chew 'em up. Game time, I tear my breakaways off and I suit it up. True as fuck, you can bet, nigga. All I do is rap. Southside Queens at Hempstead Heights, and that's to the death. Gotta be G's just to make it here in these streets. Why you think it's called a slaughterhouse? We take care of that beat, and we reset this game. Passion over to hit them bangers. Holla at your boy Flames. LOR noise make. They call me Juice Money 'cause I double my cash. I'm best in the game, double cash. Plus I switch up spots so the top.
So who we got, man? Like, who we got here?
Blue Flames better than whoever. Get familiar. I'm involved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who we got over here?
The real slaughterhouse. Best way to put it, man.
The real slaughter. All right. So, y'all hit me up. Y'all told me the story, man. Let's expose it to the world. Like, start from the beginning.
Yeah, first
start from the beginning.
I'm gonna start off with a PSA.
Turn the music down a little bit more, real quick, so people can hear.
I can't see with this damn light, but let's start with the PSA. First off, for all the young people out there, all old people, if you ever got an idea or a passion, something you feel strongly about, even if your team ain't on board just yet, get your paperwork right. That's definitely important. Get your paperwork right. Get your name copy written. So when it does heat up, you always you're correct. You're legit. With that being said, the Slaughterhouse. Most of y'all probably don't know them. Some of y'all might do. The group out there now with the name Slaughterhouse. It's something I've had for, I would say, a good 4 or 5 years now. And it's coincidentally, they got a group formatted the same way I had my group formatted. I had a guy from Texas, KIP, Kippy. 2 cats from New York, Thun and Young Keese, and a kid from Georgia, SK. And they got a group with a New York cat, or 2 New York cats, Buttons and Joel Ortiz, a Detroit cat. No, what's up?
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
Midwest,
Royce and the other cat, Crooked Eye from LA. That's a little too close for comfort to be a coincidence. And that's the story behind.
So let me ask a question. So you saying years ago, before Joel, Joe, and these cats had the group Slaughterhouse,
Yeah.
You had a group Slaughterhouse.
You can go check the MySpace page. It's still up. That's dated, so you can go back and see that's old. We got magazine covers, magazines we were in, different publications we was in. Stuff is printed out to show that the name is definitely legit. That's something I've been doing.
I'm gonna show y'all. We got it on deck.
That's just something I created and tried to create a monster. But it takes time to heat up, and those are for, I ain't gonna say washed up, but rappers that had a shot that came together, and since they're more known, they got the name out. But I've been getting a lot of calls, and people been telling me to speak on the issue. Cat's been ready, just get straight at them on some rap shit. But I figured, let me get the story out first, so it won't look like a gimmick. So it won't like we just on no typical call people out just to get some shine. This is my shit. Slaughterhouse is me.
That's the name of the group y'all had.
Yeah.
So
group and a movement. It started out as a 4-man group and turned into a movement.
So let the people know, like, how long ago was it? You saying it was 4 or 5 years ago before you even seen Joel and Joe get together?
Yeah. Like this was, like I said, you can go check out the MySpace page, the MySpace /J Passion Management, JPassionManagement. Tripping. But yeah, go check that out. That's the MySpace page. It's dated with all the groups that's involved with the Slaughterhouse. Because the Slaughterhouse is a movement. It's several groups formed into one movement.
What do you think? What do you think made that so attractive for Joe and Joel to just snatch that name up? Like, what do you think it is about that whole vibe y'all had going on?
It's kind of obvious. The idea that I had going first was with 4 different cats from 4 different places in this country that'll bring together, if they match together right, make good music. Like I had a cat from Texas, KIP. He had that Texas flavor. I had a cat from New York, Young Keese. He was more animated, he might say certain things that attract the younger crowd a little more than the other New York cat who was done Paper Chaser. He was more the gritty, more of a storyteller, a solid older New York cat. Then I had SK Special from Georgia, and they mashed together perfectly to make good music. But people's lives and situations that was unable to take off the way we wanted it to in a timely fashion. So instead of just getting rid of that whole name and the movement, I turned it into a movement with other cats that was already popping in the neighborhood or people.
What was the feeling when you seen their group come out with y'all name?
I was shocked. But first, I got calls first. I got calls from a couple people, a couple girls, a couple cats down south. Like, what up? Oh, I didn't know you was dealing with so and so and so and so. And I'm like, I'm not. Like, I'm thinking they probably talking about. They probably heard them on one of our beats or something, or one of the artists or producers I deal with sold them a beat. So I'm like, as far as I know, we're not dealing with them. Then when I heard it, I see they had it as a group. My initial reaction was I was a little sick to my stomach. Like, wow, like these niggas are really. But to be like, not even on no real WWF shit. Those are artists besides the Crooked Eye Cat. I really don't know who he is. Those are artists that I respect, and I was somewhat of fans to. From what I heard of them, I only heard verses here and there. I never heard like a whole album from Joe or Joel. Nothing happens, right away.
So you never had a conversation with Joel, Royce, or Crooked Eye. You never spoke to these dudes ever since y'all realized that the name had been taken from y'all.
Neither one of them in person. Ever.
I don't think they would talk to us anyway. Not the, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people motherfucking don't be want to talk to motherfuckers anyway. They be acting like they doing their thing. And picture that conversation. Yo, y'all got our name. We need that back. Picture that conversation. So.
But do y'all want the name back? Like, what's going on now, Jay? Like, what's going on right now? I hear what's that record right there y'all playing?
Well, this is an actual SlaughterHouse joint. That was going to be the intro to the next mixtape called The Reset Button. When we reset the game.
HipHopBeef.com